everyone, welcome back to Train Simulator 2017. We're here in Glasgow Central Station, which means of course that the frame rates are chugging along like nobody's business because of all of the crud that is around the place. So, we're here continuing the campaign mode, and I'll tell you now that we've got an easy, simple run today before things start ramping up for the final two missions. So just a little bit of an interesting fact that nobody really cares about. If I jump over here into the part where it's not actually rendered, I was here not that long ago. There's actually a road that runs under here, and I was walking. I walked the length of this, well, not the full length of it, but I walked a good portion of the way along the Clyde, past these bridges, while I was waiting for my train, because I go walking when I'm bored. That's a really good photograph, actually. If you zoomed in like that, it's pretty cool, actually. High quality photo in a part that you never get to see. Anyway, that little random tidbit over, we're going to go find our train again, and we're going to unpause it. Now, I think we've got to pick up passengers from here. So we're going to open the doors, and while we're doing all that, let us put the headlights on. The reverser, so pantographs are up. Reverser is forward. Where's the reverser button? There's no working DRA in this, which is fine. Okay, so what time are we due to leave here? Okay, so we've got 2 minutes to kill. So actually, that big spiel I could have done about walking along here, I would have had plenty of time to do it because we've got 2 friggin' odd minutes to kill. Okay. Right. So yes, I do apologise about the frame rates. They will pick up later once we get out of Glasgow Central, but for the moment we're kind of stuck with them. No, there's the reverser. So we got it in the forward position, and everything's kind of fine and dandy for the moment. It's just a case of us getting ready to go. In much slower terms, as like a race driver waiting for the lights. Although having said that, it's not really, because we've already got the green light. We just need permission to actually go. So one of the other trains, I've actually got no idea where it's going. I do hope we're not getting stuck behind it. That would be annoying. So yes, we're on an express train. So we're actually only making one stop in the interim, which is pretty dang cool. Anyway, the doors are going to be shutting any minute now, so let's ease off. So we'll keep it at step 1 braking just now. So the doors are closing. Wait for the buzz. 2 buzzes, which means we are getting good to go. So we do need to watch the speed in this because we are limited to the amazing total of 15 miles an hour. So pick up the pace. And start bringing the pace back down. Okay, we'll do the slightly cheating thing that you can actually get up to 1 mile an hour more out of the speed limit before it starts to shout at you, so we'll kind of abuse that slightly. So we've got a double yellow ahead, but there's no AWS here in this part of the platform. Once again, I am sorry about the frame rates, they're starting to annoy me. However, this place is quite redonkulously busy. Wait, what length of train are we? I forget. We're a 4-car train. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, what lane are we going down? I need to know if I'm stopping or not. Well, we're not going to be going down the track that's got a train on it, I assume. So we're either going to be going dead ahead or off to the right. And okay, we're going off to the right. We're going to pick it up ever so slightly to 20 miles an hour. So we're going down line 7, and this is line 7. We're then going down the down airline, which is fine. Woohoo! Okay, that's enough of that speed. Okay. So we're going to soon be leaving the bounds of Glasgow Central Station, which will pick up the frame rate. Thank fuck for that. It's like playing on Flight Simulator here. Oh crap, that's a stop sign. Boop, 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 boop. Aerith's not paying attention. Okay, it's no longer stopped, so we'll bring us back up to 20 miles an hour, which we shall do so with some gusto. Crap. Okay, fine. So we've got the sign saying AWS is now in effect. There's another train, which is fine. Okay. So we've now got the second yellow. Angry noise. Okay, so we're back in the AWS zone, which is fine. And even though we're going to go up to 45 miles an hour, we're actually just going to hang fire here. Actually, I ideally want to see this yellow. I want it to go to double yellows. Because if it's a commuter train, we could end up being stuck behind it for quite a while, which would be an utter pain in the trombone. So you can see angry noise. So yellow light, and then it's a red light right after it. Okay. Whatever train it is isn't moving all that much faster than us. I'm just going to very slowly pick us up to about 30 miles an hour. Once again, we're going to get the angry noise. Okay. Let's weak us back in. Okay, so I think 30 miles an hour is probably good until we start seeing some greens. So if we zoom ahead, we can see we've got a single yellow, which is a problem. And a red light up ahead. Okay, we're given the feather, that's going to help us quite a bit. Because the feather is now going to put us in the overtaking line, which will be fine and dandy. I don't remember having this much hello train! I don't really remember having this much performance issues with the game until now. I don't know. Maybe they're right. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna up the acceleration. Maybe they're kind of having that kind of redundancy thing that you have on software just to make you try and buy the new version. I think that maybe that's what they're doing. Okay, so we're on a 75 mile an hour line, as we can tell in a few seconds. So there's another angry train. Frame rates are picking up a bit. We're at a whole 18 frames. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so we're just going to monitor the speed here. So we're trying to get up to 75, which is our speed limit. Everything's okay up ahead. There's a train that was causing us all those issues. And as you can tell, straight away, as soon as we're out of the Glasgow Central area, the frame rates have picked right up. Thank the giddy goose for that. Okay, 70 miles an hour. We just need to watch, make sure we don't creep above 75. I don't want to get a speeding penalty again. Just watching. I think that'll do this. Right. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So, there's not really a great deal to do until we have to get to Gilmour Street Platform 2. However, we are running... No, we're running early. Okay, well that's fine. That's good. I don't mind running early. No, it is the game. It is the game that's throwing up because we're back down to 14 frames per second. I don't know why it's been so terrible. Anyway. So is it trying to come to a stop here? I think it's gonna. So that's us well and truly overtaking this other train. Ah, train tucked in the bushes. Fair enough. Now, is that double yellow on our line? No, it's not. Perfect. Okay. So we're not in the coastal lane, so there's no point in sounding our horn because the air blast is never going to really affect them. It's only 3 minutes until we're at the airport, and it looks like we're greens all the way. So green left, sorry, yellow left lane, yellow right lane, green ahead. So that's fine. Choo-choo. So where are we passing now? Alley-oop. Hillington West. Okay, that's fine. So we've got 45 seconds in hand, which means we don't need to be overly worried about braking. Oh, actually, tell you what. Our speed has come down just a little bit, so let's pick it back up. So we'll do 50% throttle. We're going green all the way. Perfect. So this is going to be why it's a nice and easy one. Now this is the warning board, which means we've got an angry noise. Okay, fine. Wait, what speed? Oh no, shit. Okay, we're just going to ease us down on 25% brake. Got plenty of time in hand, we don't have to worry. Frame rates behave. Oh guys, I'm so sorry about this. I don't know what the hell's the problem. I don't know what the heck. I don't know. Never did this before. I'm sure I never did it before anyway. Okay, I think we're starting to come up on the speed reduction sign. But we're also coming up on Gilmer Street, which is a problem. So I think when we start getting close, we're going to need to anchor slam. Oh, we're alright actually. So we're just about to hit the 45-mile-an-hour marker boards, which are coming up any second now. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit here. I know, let's zoom back in because I want to see the start of the platform. Okay. So we're just winding our way into Gilmer Street just now. So we've still got it on 1/4 braking, which is step 1 braking. We're pulling into platform 2, there's another train at platform 1. And we're a 4-car, so we're just going to look for the 4-car stop. So. Okay, I can spy it. I can spy it. Let's see how well we can hit it. So 50% brakes. There it is, 4 cars. Nah, we're gonna stop short. But that's fine, I think. Fine. Did the last car get on? It did, yes. So we made the platform. That's fine. Okay, good. Good. So doors are open. We're currently rocking in at 34 seconds early. So we've set an Olympic record for British Railway standards. All we need to do is make it to Glasgow and back without any further penalties. So we lost 8 points for speeding, which is most awful. I bet you this train's still going to be here when we get back. The reason I can tell you that is you can tell the difference between a real train and static scenery by the fact it's got no lights on. So this train will never move. I bet I'm going to eat my words and it's going to be gone. But yeah, there's no running lights at either end. So I wouldn't be all too surprised if it's still here when we get back. So what time are we due to depart? Oh, well, anytime now. So let's just go ahead. Excellent. So we'll bring us to stage 1 braking just now. Door closed, light is on. 2 buzz indicates that we're safe to go, so let's put it at 1/4 acceleration. Till we get to about 10 miles an hour. Which is any time now. Punch it! So, full acceleration. We do need to watch our speed limits because we are going to be in changeable speeds. So we're currently in 45 miles an hour, going up to 60 miles an hour. Frame rates are tanking again, sorry about that. Okay, so 60 miles an hour. Angry noise. So we've got right hand feather, and we're going up to 75 miles an hour. I do need to watch the speed actually, just because. So we've been given the feather, and it's 30 miles an hour for those going feather left. So we're just gonna ease off. Okay, perfect. So we're off the brakes. We've taken the right hand feather, and as soon as we're clear, we'll go up to 45 miles an hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All carriages should now be passed. Oh, well they're not. Oh, well now they are. I guess we're going a wee bit slower than expected. So we'll pick us up to 45 miles an hour as we take the Glasgow Airport Extension on the route of the very same name. We've got a happy noise. So we're now leaving the existing airline. Airline. Oh, that was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we're currently 40 miles an hour. And it's a yellow light up ahead. Which means it's time for the angry noise. Excellent. Okay. So I'm just going to wind us on 25% brake, because we do have a speed change coming up that we are actually going to get a couple. Oh no, we just made that name air. Okay, so next speed limit change is 25 miles an hour, which we're just about to hit. There we go. So we're currently continuing our trend of being 33 seconds. Oh, yeah, angry noise. So we've gained just a little bit of time. Just a tiny bit. So we're going to platform 1. We're just continuing our braking, coming nice and slow. Okay, so it's too slow. So this is the Ouija motorway. And we're picking up a little bit of speed. Let's just stop that and hurry. Oh, I thought platform 1 would have been the one on our left. Okay. So we learned our lesson from going too fast in here. So we're not going to go too fast. We're just going to go nice and slowly. It doesn't matter that the time, the estimated time of arrival is creeping up, just as long as we can get to the platform before time runs out, really. So I think we'll bring us to 25%. Well, bring us to 50% braking actually, because that's might trigger the emergency stop. No. Okay, we made it over. Right, that's fine. That's fine. Have we just come to a stop? No. Well, we have that. That's fine. So, now then, we can open the doors. So the doors have opened and all of that good stuff is happening. So what we need to do is now we need to prepare ourselves to go the other way. So we're going to put the train into neutral. And wind off. So leave the brake on stage 1, which we'll then put off on the other side. So if we then do go to the other part of the train, which is here. So what we need to do, sort our headlights. So that will be the wrong one. That will be the right one. This part of the train is going forward now, so we'll put it in the forward position and we'll return us to stage 1 braking. Alright, okay, fine. So that's us. Train ready to depart at 17:17. Okay. Excellent. If you need to move cab, is there any possible way that you wouldn't need to move cab? Okay, let's do this. Wait, what? Is our pantograph in a retract position? Oh no, that's it. Right, okay. The pantograph is up, isn't it? Because otherwise I can't get power. Power is good. Yeah, the pantographs are up because we can lower them. Whoa! Just see the wee wacky thing over there. But as soon as we lower them, we no longer get power, which is not great. So let us get back to the task at hand. So we're currently approaching 25 miles an hour. So we're just gonna call us here, that'll be fine. We're gonna hit the 35 mile an hour marker board soon, which will be helpful. Okay, the game now tells me we're in 35 mile an hour territory, so we'll use 50% throttle to pick us back up to speed. And then we're going to get into the 45 miles an hour zone, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that should be it. 35 mile an hour. Getting close to 40. That'll do. Okay, right. 45 mile an hour is about as fast as we can go, which is fine. However, as we dip downhill, which is now, I'm going to rest us on 25% brake, which is stage 1 braking, because we do have a speed change coming up. That's a happy ping. Okay, I'm actually just going to increase our braking just a little bit more, because here's the 30 miles an hour speed board. Oh, it's 30. I'm thinking of 35. Right, okay. Just keep it going. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. So we'll just gently ride us in. Okay, we're through. Now, is this a yellow? Ah, shit, it is. Okay. Most unfortunate. Most unfortunate indeed. Oh, it's a double yellow, that's fine. So it means the train's moving, which is good. So by the time we actually get to Gilmore Street and offload our peeps, it should hopefully mean a reasonably green run through. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave us on 50% braking, because we're coming in hard! We're coming in quite fast into Gilmore Street, but I am being tactical. Oh, we've got 45 seconds to play with, I suppose. So, that's not too bad. No, this isn't the train I thought it was. Alright, we're just going to wind off the brake. Here is the 4 car length marker board. Shut up. Nobody asked for your opinion. Okay, I think that's probably going to be about us. So 50% brakes again. Ah, no, we're just going to overshoot it. Oh. Well, doors are opening. Oh. No, we undershot it by maybe about 2 feet. Just shy of a metre maybe. But we're now here in Gilmore Street. We managed to get all carriages on board. No more speeding penalties, which is absolutely delightful. We did kind of do a thing and put it to 75% braking, but we've not yet used the emergency brake, either voluntary or involuntary, which is fine. So this is quite a busy little station. So there's another train heading out to the airport, and then there's this. And I'll tell you what, the train has gone. The train had. Oh, I got proof. I was wrong. The train's gone. Oh well. I'm sure I can forgive myself. I really need to, I think for the next one, well actually I don't know if I'm going to go back to the Wales route like I said I would, or if I should maybe try doing some of the advanced simulators, because the advanced simulators are pretty cool. They've got all this rigmarole working and it's pretty awesome. Whereas this one, as cool and fancy as it is, the more focused on the development of the route rather than the development of the train. So in that respect, it's a little bit lacking, which is a shame. But I mean, these trains are pretty simplistic anyway. The only thing it's missing is a driver's reminder appliance. But given that you're supposed to use that each and every single time that you stop, it's kind of a big deal. Anyway, waiting for the buzz. Doors are closed. Buzz. Okay, brakes off, 25% acceleration. Looks like we're going to be chasing yellows for a while until we get on the overtaking line, so hopefully that happens reasonably quickly. Currently 45 miles an hour is our speed limit, so let's just punch it up till that speed. Okay. So we'll watch on here, so 30 miles an hour. I'm just looking out for that next sign. I think we do have a feather. I think I just saw a feather up ahead, which is good. Yes, we do have a feather. And then we're going to come into 75 mile an hour marker boards. 1, 2, 3. Right, okay, there we go. And we've got a green light for the feather, which means I'm not going to accelerate too much, just because we've got the right hand turn. So that's what the 65 miles an hour thingy what it is. So you can see the sign up ahead is telling us 65 miles an hour for any vehicles travelling to the right, and we are going right, so we're limited to 65. So we're going to go, and that's going to be fine. And now we're going to be back to 75 miles an hour as soon as the last carriage is through. So now we can properly gun it, and we are on the fast lane. Perfect. So we're going to be going into a woodsy tune in no time. Oh crap, is that yellow? Is that ours? Yeah, I think that is ours, that's right. Oh no, that's the first left. Yeah, it's not ours! Perfect, we've got green. Ping ping. Oh, what's this? I've got no idea what that is. I bet that was a pantograph down sign or something. No, speeding bad. Right, okay. Another 8 points lost. God damn it. We do have... I was going to be cool and go... Oh no, it changed, it's fine. We do have a train running in front of us because we saw that we had a double yellow that just went green. So get the cool thing of... Overtake! Choo choo! Okay. Right, so yes, green there, double yellow there, single red. somebody's got a flashing yellow, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. In fact, have we just been given a red? Yeah, we were. That makes me anxious. That makes me very anxious indeed. Okay, so we've drifted a little bit below 75 miles an hour, but I'm a little bit anxious to accelerate too much. Ah, so that single engine's been allowed back on the track, which is fine. See, this is a great thing about being on a train instead of driving. Like, you have to worry about people pulling out in front of you when you're driving, but in a train you can't because you're all stuck on tracks. Yeah. He's got a flashing yellow light. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, we've been given a red. Oh, no, now we've been given a yellow. Okay, that's strange. Now we've been given green. Sure, whatever. Am I to assume that the signalling is complete and utterly fucked? Okay. Right, well, against my better judgment, I'm starting to pick up on the acceleration just a little bit. I'm gonna have to brake if this light doesn't turn green, which it just did. Perfect. Okay. Great. So. Oh no! I hit the brake. One more cocks. Okay. So we're still rocking double yellows. See, I can't tell if this is something that's supposed to be happening, or if my game is just barked, I think is the word I'm looking for. It's quite hard to tell. That train better not be on my tracks. That's the other thing, so it's quite easy. Oh crap. That one changed just after. Oh no, that's 45 mile an hour speed limit. So we need to go ahead and pay attention to that. Yeah, it can be quite easy to become quite panicked when you're driving a train. I'll tell you what, I think that 45 mile an hour speed limit is sooner than I think it is. So let's just tweak our speed down on the quick. Yeah, quite well. Right, okay. So I don't know where the 45 mile an hour speed limit is. Oh no, it's right here, so we were quite well prepared for that. Thank you, getting use. Okay, 45 miles an hour. And our next signal is yellow. I do indeed believe. It's a double yellow. Okay, so we're following one train into Glasgow Central. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. We might actually be given right way because we are an express train and they're not. Bannered repeater is showing green ahead, or more specifically, it's showing not red, which is a more correct way of reading it. And it is indeed yellow. So I'm just going to ease us off the accelerator a bit. Angry noise. And we're coming up to a 25 mile an hour speed change. Sorry, 20 miles an hour, not even 25. And we've got a red light. So maybe we're the train that's giving away. So we'll use 75% braking. No, we won't. Ah, we've actually just been given our clearance. So we're going into lane 8 with the appropriate caution. So we're going to get the anger noise. Okay. Perfect. So we've got a little sign which I've spoken about before, which means crap. Just about speeded. AWS is no longer in effect from this point. Which means if something goes wrong, we are on our own. Okay, so we're going in via line 8, which I've got absolutely no idea where that is or why it's going where. I think it must be the leftmost lane, because we were on 7 before, and that was the second leftmost. So that's 2, that's 4. Yes. That's quite correct. So we're coming into lane 8, And then we've been assigned platform 12, which is fine actually. So that was a platform that we departed from earlier. So we're going to turn to the right. Followed by another right. I'm just looking at the tracks to find out because I don't know where platform 12 is. And I'm going to slow us down just because we've got the 15-mile-an-hour speed limit ahead. So straight ahead and straight ahead. Here we are, platform 12. Okay. So predictably, now that we're back in Glasgow Central, the frame rates are chugging along like an absolute beast. And we're currently... We're currently expected to be 1 minute and 30 seconds ahead of time, which is not too shabby at all. That's all going to change in a couple of episodes' time, where of course... Oh, crap, no, not like this, don't take away my gold star. Yeah, so... it's all going to change as things start heating up in the coming episodes. So we'll just ease off the brake here. Okay. So the funny thing is, in the simulator I can do this, but if I did this in real life, the train would come to a screeching halt very, very quickly because you would accidentally activate the dead man's handle, which is basically this thing on the floor. As soon as you stand up, it triggers the emergency brake. It's basically to stop something happening to the driver. That means he is no longer on board the train. Anyway, we are still on board the train, and we have arrived at our final destination for the final time. So we open the doors, and we've got the off symbol, which I assume means pantograph off. So pantographs are off. We would at this juncture normally open our front door so we can unboard the train, because that I think is all we're going to be doing. Well done, that was a successful drive. Excellent. I got me a gold star. Perfect. So before we depart, what I want to do is quickly fire up that there internet browser. Which, just bear with me while that does so, because we're going to have a look and see what the... why is it whenever I'm in a hurry I can never find the damn icon? It probably doesn't help. I was recording video. I was editing videos before I started recording, so things are a little bit clustered. Anyway, British Railways. Right, let's find out what a flashing yellow light is. A flashing single yellow means that the next signal at the junction is showing a steady yellow with an indication for a diverging route. And then the signal beyond that one is a danger. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Not amazingly interesting, but that's fine. So anyway, successful drive. Things are going to start heating up in the next couple of episodes of the Train Simulator, but for just now, I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode, and I'll see you then. Bye!